She hit my baby.
Yeah, but it's not.
Because, well, you got abs.
Calm down.
What is my name?
Do you have another ID in there?
Karens always thought they could get away with it, bullying, scamming, abusing power, but reality had other plans. From reckless neighbors to arrogant scammers and even a prank gone terribly wrong, these people learned the hard way that actions have consequences.
Right.
But I mean, I get what you're saying.
Buckle up to watch as entitlement, deception, and bad decisions collide with justice, only on Cop's Dream. If you're new here, please like and subscribe for more stories where karma never misses.
She hit my baby.
Yeah, but it's not.
Spring break should have been a carefree time for these young women, but arrogance, poor judgment, and disrespect for authority turned their vacation into a legal disaster. On March 13, 2024, police officers approached a group of college-age women on a Florida beach after spotting open containers of alcohol, a minor infraction that could have ended quietly. Instead, the girls chose dishonesty, escalating a simple violation into serious criminal charges.
His daughter, nobody's son. Because, well, you got abs.
Calm down.
Why the fuck you care about my abs?
Calm down.
I don't care what kind of boy I'm like, because they're from very young, they're attracted. Please, stay away from me.
Calm down.
Yes, of course she did. She has to. I'll call my people. Let me make sure I take a picture of my face so you can't see what I see and feel. Is this on camera? You want the recording? Come after the fact? How can a baby be so old?
Ma'am, can you write the statement?
Make it make sense.
If you don't write it, we're
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
trying to
get a
put some
verbal.
logic in your head because I don't know where you're going. Are you a wife or a mother?
No.
Okay then. You still have yet to grow up.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Can you write your statement?
Officer. That's the only last thing. I'm in school for psychology. I could never be crazy. I'm upset.
All right. Can we write your statement?
University. Check that out. I'm watching. I'm paying attention. I'm standing back. You got 3-4 kids. You barely got any. Watch yourself. Collecting government checks. Running your ass through. Who is this kid's mother? That's the only thing you need to ask for, because who's raising that stupid girl? Who is kid mother? Then she makes sure she secures her child. Then she makes sure to walk towards me calmly, because by that time I'm already off the swing. Because I asked twice, I think, who the f is this kid child? Oh yeah, I forgot. She steps on my purse. Child steps on my wallet. Why? You want to steal your mama's money? You know how hard she works?
Are you talking to yourself, or are you gonna?
I'm talking so they can hear. Those boys,
Yeah,
so
they're
those
not
boys
listening.
can hear.
They're talking to the
bet
officer.
they need to.
So can we get the statement?
They need to start listening. I see where you're coming from, nigga.
All right. So you're done with your statement?
Drug dealer.
Are you done with your statement?
You don't see that? You don't see the trap house?
Are you done with your statement?
No, I'm not. If I was, I would sign it off. Thank you, Officer Valentin.
You're doing a lot of talking, not enough writing.
I can if I want to. I can talk all day, and you can sit here and get your hours in.
No, we're
Okay
not.
then. All right. Like any kid should. Jealous mothers of people and the benefits. That's why they push kids sometimes. They don't care about none of that shit for real. They just want the government and the roof over their fucking head. So they'll keep and stealing kids and snatching kids and hate the next woman.
Initially, the group confidently denied having alcohol, unaware that their lies were quickly unraveling. Under Florida Statute 5062.111, underage possession of alcohol is punishable by a fine of up to $500 and 60 days in jail, a minor offense if they simply cooperated. But rather than coming clean, one of the young women handed the officer a fake ID, attempting to deceive him about her true age. This decision transformed the encounter from a minor issue into a serious felony. Under Florida Statute 382.212, knowingly presenting a fake ID to law enforcement is a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine.
I'll give you that right. I'm God's child. And walk towards me and says, "You're not." That that little boy had the nerve to ask me, or is he my twin? Do you see what those music are doing to these people? I'm like, no, I'm my own twin. That's what I mean. Take some tablets, some technologies, or Georgia. Both my phones. I had to run around because I'm like, oh hell no, they are not about to take both my phones. And because I'm still gonna make it home. But I'm like, whatever phone I have, I'm recording, and I'm gonna walk back home. But I need to know where they're about to head because there's only so much you guys can do at a certain time or at a speedy rate. I need to help you help me.
Do you have the last part of your social security?
Get Brandon Crichton. Make sure y'all know. I got 2 attorneys.
I just need your address.
I just want y'all to know when I walk, I'm protected. I got money. Money talks bullshit. Pajamas. Get her name from me. I need her name. Because you're not about to be the only one with my information. Put her name on there. I need her name on my report. I need her name on my police report. Whatever it is, I need to, as much protect. I'll go down the rabbit hole if I have to come up top. But my protection is best for me. I don't know these people.
Are you done with your statement?
I hope so. I think so. I'm waiting for all of them to come back. Age. And then this is how when I know that the little boy is getting too clever. I have a son. You know when my son is with his father, respectfully, because I'm not raising the man. I did that. I raised him for a few years. Then I'm like, you know what? Your father said you're best with him. That's fine. Let me see how this shit flips. You have the right to be with your father. She hit my baby.
Yeah, but it's nothing.
And then they gonna come do a rock. We don't even know that I'm a tenant. We don't even ever touch.
I know, but it's part of one of our policies that we have to have.
Sorry, buddy. I done been through that shit my whole life. Now, DCF, buddy, it's not just for this situation. It's like any other situation too. You know, they just don't investigate.
What they told, what case they opened
I
it up
gotcha.
to.
So what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna document in the report you were not at the house. That way, the house, like they're not coming through your house. It's happened in a public place at a park. The issue is with her. She accosted the kids. Or
So if I wanted
kids.
to help my kid, y'all want to call DCF basically. If I'd have just let her keep hitting my baby.
If the kids weren't
way.
present
So
and
this
it was
is-
just you
If the
and
kids
her,
weren't
we
present,
wouldn't.
we wouldn't have got into it.
If it was
She
just
hit
you
my
and her,
baby.
if it's 2 adults, our policy is
Instead of recognizing their mistake, the group persisted with the deception. Repeatedly giving false names and birth dates to officers only compounded their legal troubles.
department policy. Anytime there's kids present,
You done with that?
No, I'm not.
All right. Do you need an extra side? Where are you gonna write? You need another paper? We fill out the top part. You don't have to fill out the top part. I just need you to sign that there. Are you done? Just sign right there. You swear to affirm everything you said was the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
All right. Sign.
I don't have to show too much skin. I don't play with
All right,
people.
we'll take the pen. All right, grab your stuff. Just so you know, the security wants you trespass from this property. You cannot come back to this whole property,
who?
including the
Give me
park.
my copy.
Here's your copy. So once you leave and you to get out, make left, and be out of the property, okay? You can't hang out on the sidewalk, you can't hang out in here.
Who said? So where's my citation that says I cannot be at
Security,
the park?
right
Because the
there.
park is over there. Who's the security? Show me the security because I like that park over
Security is
there.
right there
Who's exactly they be listening to?
because you caused a disturbance, so they no
Oh,
longer
I
let them in the
did.
park.
I did.
So grab your stuff, your trespass, and refuse to leave.
Did
You'll be
I?
subject to arrest, so you
I'm
can
showing
leave
them how
now.
they're homes, not wives. Not my baby daddy. Not my
All right, can
daddy.
you grab your stuff so you can leave?
This is the future. It's about to be women taking over. Don't trust her either. No man is gonna come and tell my son he's gay and then trying to ruin his future by running him around. When I see another black man, I don't care if you don't protect me, but don't come at me. 'Cause I can protect myself. I don't trust niggas with
All right, we're
drugs.
not prolonging this. Your
don't have
trespass. Can
to.
you start leaving the property?
Give me my.
I already gave
Wait,
you
wait,
a
wait.
copy.
Let me make sure what it says. Because I can read. Hold on. Let's read together. Bethune Drive. What is this? Bethune Drive.
Their property. 624 Bethune Drive. If you go there,
I'm
you
a
make a
neighbor.
right.
So technically, back over there, I belong there.
No, you don't. You're trespassing on all the property. If you have any questions,
Whose
you can call.
property?
I just told you. You could call them on the phone.
Call who?
Google Lake Man
Call who?
office 6% so you can leave, and now you'll be subject to arrest. I'm not playing your game. Grab your water bottle and start leaving. Go walk. All the way till you pass that yellow sign, cross the sidewalk.
Actually, I'm walking back over here. Who
You're
said
trespass from there. So if
Says
I were
who?
you, do you want to go to jail
you're
or
gonna go to
not?
jail if you don't leave the
I were
property.
you, I would walk that way, go to that street, because you're trespassing from Lake Man.
Okay.
So if you want to
Now
play the
I'll
game,
be
you'll be subject to
Now
arrest.
I'll listen. Thank you. Because sometimes I have a hard time trusting the police officers too. You know what I mean?
Have a good night.
We were sitting here fishing. The girl, my girlfriend came up here.
Okay.
She made like, ugh. See my girl, she walked off to the swing. The girl in the purple pants, she proceeded to swing, running past her. She said something foul to the little girl. Okay. And I can't make out what it was, but it was something serious because the little girl was like, I'm gonna tell my mama.
She looked mad already.
She looked mad already. So she ran to her mom. Her mom came and got it. Boom. By the time she even got over there, she asked the child what was going on. The girl in the purple pants walked up on her.
She got hostile.
Okay. And she was walking away.
She started walking away with her daughter.
The woman. So she said, so she made the baby push the stroller. Because now the girl started following her.
I heard her
so she walked over.
She was like, but you don't know me.
You don't
you don't know me.
With purple, she like,
following the lady with the pink.
I'm calling my people for you. He was like, the dude, her boyfriend, he had nothing to do. He was coming up to, just to see what was going on. Because at that time, the girl in the purple hadn't already.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you know now. I don't feel that the girl in the pink or the dude should do anything, but that girl in that purple, she escalated all.
Did you guys because the problem we're having is the girl first, the other one, but then the other girl said that it's her daughter. I don't know if you saw that.
I could go there. I can go there and she knows.
Where is she pushed?
Providing false information to law enforcement is classified under Florida Statute 837.05 as a first-degree misdemeanor, carrying penalties of up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. Each dishonest answer escalated the situation, turning a simple alcohol violation into a serious criminal investigation. The officers, growing frustrated but remaining professional, explained that honesty could have prevented this escalation entirely.
At what point?
Right there by the swing.
Right.
Okay.
And she came right here to the little girl. She was like this with her, like literally the camera touched her
On her phone?
And
On that second.
Okay.
Yeah, and they all got
She was harassing those people in front, like literally like this to the little girl. All in their personal space.
She's on the man, like, yeah, I'm videotaping.
The lady's like, please move away from my daughter. Please move away from my daughter. Pushed her, and she's with her daughter. So the girl with the pink is like more of a self-defense.
Right.
Because you over here all in my daughter. Like, why are you arguing with the little girl?
That's what she's saying. So, because one story is what she has, the girl in purple, and then the other one saying like she was pushed. So that's why we're trying to debate whether she did put her hands on
the one who instigated it.
Started with
and she kept saying stuff like she was like, "Oh, that's why you got on pajamas. That's why you got pajamas." The lady's still walking with her stroller, and the lady over here all in her like trying to like get her to like hit her.
She walked back this way, like trying to go home.
We're over there
Then
now,
she like pushed her, but like it's like a push to like like.
Who did that?
The purple.
So
that's when they got to.
Do you
the
think
ditch.
like the second go around when the adults were going at it was the purple,
It's the
and then
purple.
She had sat
the other girl
down.
was defending.
She had sat down. She had sat down.
She put her
Girl
stuff
sat
down.
down, and she turned like
She
this.
put her stuff down. She said, "You don't know me" and stuff, and proceeded because the lady's trying to get her daughter away from the conflict.
Depending on what the victim, which we heard, wants to do with it, but if we have to back it, because the other girl is insisting that she's the one that is a victim and that she got
purple man.
so
Karen.
that's what we're trying to figure out.
She was the aggressor, but she thought she was gonna win because the little girl's a little slightly smaller than her.
Right.
Give me my police report card.
Just have a seat.
I need a report of this whole thing.
Yep, we'll give you a case number. Just have a seat.
Don't worry, ma'am.
Just put your hands behind your back.
What's going on?
Stop.
Give me your hands.
What's going on?
Put your hands behind your back.
What's going
Give
on?
me your hands. Give me your hands.
What?
Give me your hands.
Where are you guys going?
Put your
Give me your hands.
behind your back.
Give me your hands.
Ladies, hang on. There you go. Right here.
You can put it put it.
Just put them on. I got you. Man, stop.
Ow, my leg!
Stop.
You hit me!
Stop.
Ow!
That's why I told you to stop. I told you to stop.
Ow!
This thing. Stop. Just stop.
Investigation, okay?
Nobody's even touching your leg.
I know, but I have a messed up leg already.
Okay.
That's your hiding.
Which is why I asked you to stop. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. You're just yelling to yell.
Ow!
Good.
Ow!
All right. Stop. Roll over on your side.
Ow!
We're gonna sit it up, okay?
Ow!
Nope. Just
Where's your injury on your leg at?
cross your leg.
Ow!
Is your leg actually hurt, or are you just saying?
Yes!
Where's the...
Ow!
Okay, we have to look at. You're saying your leg's hurt.
Yes,
We have to
I
see
don't
this.
know. I think it's him that stepped on my leg.
Okay, so which leg is it? Because you're pointing at this one, and then
This one.
this one right here. So we have to
Yes.
look at it, right? Is there any? That's an old scar. Do you have
Yes,
anything?
That's just from bedding. No, my knee, sir.
Okay.
Ow!
So what's wrong with it?
There's no mark
What do you mean,
there.
what's wrong with it? I already have pain in my leg.
Stop and put your hands behind your back.
You didn't say that. Nobody told me to put my hands behind my back. Nobody told me to put my hands behind my back, sir.
Okay, I told you that. I told you that like
Madsen.
So you're going to be detained pending investigation. We have witnesses at the park who witnessed the incident take place. So now you're not free to leave. Just leave whatever's in your pocket.
So stop doing that. I don't know. You're doing that.
I'm trying to sit up because now this thing is behind my.
So you keep reaching in your pocket. So
I'm not reaching in my pocket, sir. I'm trying to stand up because you're telling me I'm being detained. And why are you taking this thing that you just gave
You
me?
just got to make sure you have nothing that can harm us.
Because
I'm not harming
that occurred.
Okay.
So right now you're not free to
What
leave.
statement? Because the only witnesses at the park are the same people lying to me. I mean, lying on me.
Apparently there's 2 guys at the park, so we got to figure that
Can
out.
you bring my belongings a bit closer, please?
Yeah, we'll grab your word cross,
my work
your
purse,
wallet,
my
and
word
your-
search, my
your
wallet. I don't have the energy to argue with people. The only witnesses that camera, they're all liars. The only witnesses, they can't be all the way from down here, ma'am.
But I would just do trespass after this point.
Eventually, patience wore thin. The young woman who provided the fake ID and repeatedly lied was arrested, handcuffed, and escorted into the police vehicle. Her attempt to outsmart authorities had completely backfired, ending her spring break abruptly and leaving her facing serious criminal charges that could jeopardize her entire future.
All the way down here, the witnesses are at the park. That's where everything happened. The only thing I did is follow them all the way here because so you guys know. My cell phone.
Yep, they're both sitting right there. You can look at them.
In my word search, please don't dirty my book. Thank you. 15 minutes away that way. That's why I didn't want.
How did you end up over here?
I walked from home to here. I didn't want to walk that way when she asked me because I didn't want to have to pull up the GPS. I know the direction to my house.
Where's your house at? Like what neighborhood or what street?
It could be way less. It depends on.
What made you come in here though?
Because sometimes I come here. I don't like to. I'm not a party person. I party when my friends drag me out.
I'm not saying party. I'm just saying why
I come
you.
to the park to relax, to get some fresh air. Then if children or adults feel the need to speak to me, I don't have to be rude and ignore them. But nobody has the right to have their child who is not well raised with no home training.
Do you know that kid?
I don't know that child.
So how do you know all that?
Because I know that I asked where's that child mother and she stepped up. This is the fact that I need to know who hit me and I need to make sure the police knows who just beat me up. Okay. That's why I followed them, because she beat me up and I didn't want to really fight her back, but I'm not going to lay and die. Okay. So I tried to lunge at me and she beat me and I stayed like this. My hands can't go forward because I'm in handcuffs.
I know.
But I went like this. She bit me in my stomach.
It's with her kids? Is that why she was upset?
I did not touch that child. I swear to God, I did not touch that child.
Okay.
I was literally sitting on the swing. How can I touch a child with both my hands on the swing?
Okay.
And I don't even know if that's her child. How do you know that's her child?
Because she's saying it's her child.
Okay,
and
so
the father's
she says,
saying it's
but
her
what
child.
I do know is that's not my child. That's all I know. Excuse me?
Stand up. Bring your legs in. Bring your legs in. Walk this way.
What about the rest of my things?
Yep, we're going to get them. It's right there.
So I'm being detained. You guys did not read me my rights.
Stop. Just stop.
I'm trying. You guys are all over me.
That's not correct.
I think so. I would say correctly. I stand corrected.
Yeah, you're a searcher.
Just, if you can just do it. Can you stop? Please. Just follow instructions. That's all you got to do. Move your feet, please. Move your feet, please. There you go. Or just check your main pockets.
Just keep your hands. I'm trying here.
Just face the car and stop moving.
Which car?
The car right in front of you. Very simple instruction. The car's right here. Just face this way.
Keep your leg down. She's good.
All right. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Have a seat. Yep. Use the door. Push off the door.
Ow.
Yep. It's a seatbelt. We're gonna put it on. There you go. Again.
Okay, I'm trying.
Yep. Your feet right there that you're not moving, just slide that back.
I'm trying, sir. There's that thing behind my back and my arms are like this.
Yep, you gotta slide in. There you go.
What began as harmless fun turned into a costly lesson. Arrogance and dishonesty, especially toward law enforcement, always come with consequences, and often those consequences are life-changing.
An officer at Walmart responded to a report about a potential scam at the electronics counter.
That you saw, she had checked out that stuff before, and that's when I went to go look for it.
Let's jump straight into the second case. A $3,000 receipt at Walmart turned out to be just the tip of an iceberg, a nationwide scam unraveling before officers' eyes.
Excuse me, what I do?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
Why am from... You put this one in my hand?
We'll get to that in a minute. Because you're being detained right now.
Please, can you give me a couple? Where am I going? Ouch!
All right. So have a seat. You're being detained right now. We're investigating a crime. And we believe that you and your husband or your partner just committed, okay?
What's that? Please, can I go to the toilet? Please, I beg you, come with me.
No, you're staying right here.
No, you come with me.
No, you're staying right here.
Please, I beg you.
9-354.
Please, mister. You come with me. Because I want to go to the toilet,
Can you put me
please.
on suspicious search? I have one detained in code 4 at the moment.
I give you the ID, please. Can you open my...
Just tell me where it is. I'll get it if you tell me where it is.
There's one in my bag.
Right here, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this one.
Back here?
Yeah, this one.
Is it in here? Okay.
This. The New York. New York.
Georgia?
New York.
New York? Okay.
Can I put my this one back?
Is this real?
Sorry?
Last of Vladimir, Victor, Lincoln, Adam, David, Ida, Mary, Ida, Robert. First of Jessica, John, Edward, Sam, Ida, Charles, Adam. Date of birth, 1995.
So here's a whole list of her aliases. Let's see if any of those are on it.
Okay.
All the names she provided.
On October 31st, 2024, police responded to a Walmart after employees noticed a suspicious couple attempting to buy electronics with a questionable cash transaction. The man distracted store employees while his female accomplice, later identified as Jessica from New York, used sleight of hand to execute their carefully planned fraud. Surveillance footage clearly showed Jessica placing $3,000 worth of electronics on the counter, meticulously counting the cash multiple times to confuse the cashier, before subtly reclaiming most of the money unnoticed.
Okay, you know lying to the police is a crime?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are lying because there's no record on that name. You are lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Yes, you're lying. Do you want to give me your real name or do you want to get charged with giving an officer fake identification information?
This one is my name.
It's not your name.
It's my name, I swear. It's my name.
Do you have another ID in there? Can you work on building PC for the money switch?
Yeah. I'm gonna go. We're gonna need an email. She needs to use the bathroom.
She's not going.
Please.
No, she's not going. You can wet your pants. I don't care.
Denise, I'm swapping out with you.
So here's what's going to happen. You can either give me your correct name right now, or I'm going to get you fingerprinted. I'm going to get you fingerprinted, and then when your real name comes up, you're going to be charged with the crime for lying to the police. Okay, so you have one more chance.
I don't have another name.
Because
This one is my
okay,
name.
no, all right. Can you send an APHIS to my location or whatever? Because we can go on that too. Okay. Hey Nate, have the guy audit the drawers too.
Which one?
Have the guy audit the drawers right now to see if this happened right now. Is there any way that can?
I can audit the register,
Yep. See what we can get there. Yeah, it's fake. It can just go in the garbage. It's fake. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fake.
Hey John, if you have any, with the former incidents, if you have any evidence there that this is an accomplice, then we can go that route also.
Okay, I have something to show.
And we can add that. So what do you have?
31.99.37 is what we're short right here. Cash long short.
Okay.
So basically 3,200 probably.
All right. So there we go. Like $3,200
Short 32.
Yes, got that. Okay. So how are you going to put this together with her to this?
We're gonna have to get the video of her handing them cash and who she handed.
In the back of the police car, the officer started questioning the woman.
When confronted by police outside the store, Jessica initially appeared calm and cooperative, presenting an ID from New York, but officers quickly discovered the truth. The identification was fake, and no records matched the details Jessica provided. Under Florida Statute 3212, giving fraudulent identification to law enforcement is a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Even worse, repeatedly lying about her identity to officers constituted another crime under Florida Statute 837.05, carrying penalties of up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Because he said that she never took the money back.
Okay.
She did that. Rosa said that she laid it all out. She said she thinks it was probably $1,000. And it was Isaiah on the register. Rosa was standing behind, so she could see the whole thing, and she saw the what do you call it, switch. So you might want to talk to Rosa maybe in like an audio interview.
I will.
I told her that she's. Isaiah told me twice that she never took the money back.
She never took. She what?
Isaiah told me twice that she never took the money back. But she did.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Hey, to just tell me what you saw when they came from the beginning to the end. What you saw happen.
It was just looking for like. At first she started with watches, and then she started like asking for like the GoPro, like headphones, and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then the husband was asking for like PS5 and like I think other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up not wanting some stuff, and then when they were counting the money, she took it back, and that's when I saw her like slip her finger like through the bills.
Okay.
And then she kept like eyeing me because that's why it kind of like looked suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so had she already paid for the items she had? How did that work before the switch?
Before that checkout that you saw, she had checked out that stuff before, and that's when I went to go look for him.
Okay. And then at what point did you see the switch? Her do the switch?
If anything, I just saw like it was weird that she.
Okay. So it was when Isaiah was between you and her, you thought.
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you more in a little.
It takes like 5-10 minutes. He has to like plug in.
Okay. So.
This is Isaiah. He's the one that actually took the money.
Okay.
And Rosa was behind him, and she's the one that saw the switch.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Tell me what happened as far from your perspective.
I was walking to the bathroom, and she asked me where the.
You can talk louder.
She asked me where the electronics was at.
Yeah.
And I told her it was across. So I went to the bathroom and I came back and she was still there. And then Cole was talking to her at first. And then she asked me like if we had so I grabbed them and I had
a tablet and what?
Some watches and the GoPros.
Okay. Apple Watches?
Yeah.
Okay. And you grabbed those for her? Yeah. How many?
And then it was like 3 pairs of headphones.
Okay. You gave those to her. What happened?
I set them down below the counter. Gave me the money, or she counted the money, 1,000 at first, and I counted it back and I laid it down on the table. And then she did it 2 more times for 3,000.
The investigation soon revealed that Jessica wasn't working alone. She was part of an organized fraud ring responsible for stealing over $140,000 worth of merchandise from various Walmart stores across the country.
Time? Yeah. And then she gave you $300 after that. What's that mean? You mean you counted 3,000, 1,000, 3 separate times?
Yeah.
Then she laid 300 more on that?
Yeah.
Okay, and you counted that back to her? So you stuck $3,300 in the till?
Yeah.
Okay. At what point was all of that money laying out there and you not watching it?
When I was putting it in the machine to test it.
While you're testing the 4 or 5, you have your back to it. Nobody else is watching $3,000, correct?
No.
Okay. When did she start dealing with Rosa, the other cashier, and when did the other items come into play? Your transaction had already taken place, right?
Yeah, it wasn't Rosa, it was Cole.
Cole, okay. But Rosa was there and she saw.
She got there like at the end.
Okay.
I think they said that it had happened before.
Okay. So then it looks like she bought like $3,300 worth of stuff. She counted 1,000 out, wanted 1,000 back 3 different times. Then she hands him $300 to cover the rest of it. When she has $3,300 laying there, he turns and puts 4 or 5 of them in the money tester. Then he puts them in the till. So we think it was when he turned that she took 3,000 back. But that's what we gotta confirm. If not, then I think we gotta let her go.
Okay.
Nothing?
5 fingerprint captures. I don't know if she's never fingerprinted before or what, but it should be the entire U.S. So
yeah,
I got no.
All right, we got hard evidence.
She took it back.
Yep. Okay, so you're under arrest for, and it's going to be a felony charge for stealing around $3,000. We're going to get the exact number. You're under arrest. Okay, stand up. I'm going to unhook her and take this off.
Under Florida Statute 817.034, participating in an organized scheme to defraud is a felony, punishable by up to 30 years in prison, especially given the substantial financial losses involved.
So you're under arrest for theft of $3,000, give or take. We'll get the exact number figured out, but that's what's going on. You understand your rights that I read to you? Yes or no? Huh?
Still waiting for 3 more fingerprints to come back, but so far, like the 10 I took just now, nothing. I did a little digging on links just because I'm curious. She was cited back in May in Burbank, California or something like that for doing the same thing. And it mentioned you guys ran, so she has a physical copy. It sounds like it's fraudulent, but I don't see anything about like what her actual name and date of birth is.
Okay.
So apparently she's done this before. This was back in May of this year.
They're part of a huge theft ring, and you should see the data that Walmart has on them. I mean, they're hitting y'all's Walmart too. They're hitting every Walmart pretty much, but all over the U.S., it's like millions of dollars. They're Romanian gang.
As Jessica sat in handcuffs, her accomplice was long gone, speeding off and leaving her to face justice alone. Searching Jessica's belongings, officers found further evidence of her involvement, additional fake IDs, suspicious receipts, and indications that she had executed similar schemes in multiple states.
Romanian, anyway, but they're all, mafia type stuff, and they're all like family.
And it's not just in Washington, it's around the U.S.
It's the whole U.S.
Holy shit, because I saw the Burbank one, something about like iPads and phones and cash.
Yeah, it's always electronics and it's always cash.
How did you guys catch her today?
So I have a case on these people right now that I've been working from like 2 weeks ago. And I'm still running on purpose just for this, but then I'll turn it off. But they came in tonight and they're like, hey, I think we've got these same people in here. Well, it's different people than the last couple of weeks, but they're the same like facial features. You can tell they're related. I mean, it looks like that, appears to. And then I follow her out. She's walking up to catch the car, the getaway car. He won't even let her in. He speeds off and leaves her standing there. I was like, dude, because he was just in the store with her. He just leaves her. And so at that point, I detain her. I say, okay, we're going to detain you for now and see. And then we have hard evidence of her pulling the money back and keeping like $3,000.
What did she steal today?
It's all electronics.
Okay.
PS5s, AirPod, everything.
Oh, shit.
And she pocketed like $3,000 on.
It's a pretty good scam.
Yeah,
make it appear as though you're gonna pay legitimately.
Yep. 2 phones. Yeah, they got it going on. Receipts. So all this I'm going to take for evidence. Oh, there's another one got hit. Fred Meyer.
What's the amount on that one?
This is a 3,002.
Oh, no shit. Oh, yeah. Ah.
Goodness.
That's a good piece of evidence right there.
Yep.
Let me see that, Georgia. ID.
See, that's a different name.
Yeah.
Right? Francie Amira.
Does it look like her?
Francie. Yeah.
Let me take a look at you real quick. Look this way.
I can't.
Why?
Just, it's like
Because of what?
the lights will put me in the eyes.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Wow. You got quite a repertoire of names here. So you're just here for what? Vacation?
Sorry, I'm coming here, so visiting.
You got to speak up. I can't hear you.
I'm coming visiting the theater. Visiting.
Visiting?
Yes.
It's quite a interesting scam you got there.
I'm going to go get recorded statements.
Okay.
Scam.
Hmm?
I'm not doing scam.
Not doing a scam?
No.
No? Put $3,000 on the table and then
I'm not
take them all, away,
all the
and then you
stuff.
take all the merchandise.
I
You didn't even pay for it.
The stuff, so
You only paid $300. The
No.
video shows that.
I want to see the video.
You'll get to see it in court.
Okay. Really, I want to see the video.
You're not going to see it tonight
Why?
because you're under arrest. We have no legal reason to let you have to take the video.
I'm not taking nothing for this Walmart. I pay all the money.
You know that
I want to see the video. That video.
You're still going to. It doesn't matter because you're still going to get booked anyway. You'll have your chance to look at the video, but that'll be in court, not here out in a police car.
Why not? Because I want to see how can I tell these people from Walmart because I spent the money.
You got a similar receipt for Fred Meyer in your purse for
Yeah.
$3,000.
Yes.
So this seems to be some kind of a pattern for you. We have no idea who you really are.
I want to call my solicitor.
Yeah, what?
I want to call my solicitors.
Solicitor?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I want to call somebody.
Oh, you get a chance to call somebody, but it'll be from the King County Jail. So my understanding is she goes with all the merchandise. She puts down $3,000+ grabs the merchandise, and takes off.
Stays there. So she didn't actually. They don't steal the merchandise per se. What they do. You want to show the video? It's right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. So what does she do exactly?
When they're scanning all the items.
Okay.
So what they do is they scan all the items. She just got hit like last week, was it? Or the week before?
Same person?
They're a,
different.
They're
Okay.
a group. There's
Group,
about 40
okay.
of them.
Really?
They're from Romania.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what they do. And what they scan all. They got her for laptops, but they scan all. These headphones are $430 a piece.
Oh, jeez.
These ones are $350.
How did she get them out of the lock case?
So they just ask them.
Oh.
So what they do is they pay cash for it.
Yeah.
And you'll see she puts up all the cash in 3 separate stacks.
Okay.
But they target new associates and young ones.
Trying to go up and more forward.
And then as the associates count the cash, they'll take it back.
There you go.
And they do a little.
Look at her purse.
They
Look how much
fold it
money she
underneath
has.
their thumb, and they just hand it back to them. And the cashier doesn't count it back. Basically, last 2 weeks ago, the total was $3,600. They only paid $1,900.
Ah.
So they do pay cash, but it's not all the cash.
All the cash, I see. That's why she puts it in.
In the end, Jessica faced severe charges: organized fraud, providing fraudulent identification to law enforcement, and providing false information to officers.
So he's counting it, and he's fake checking them.
And he only checks 3 of them.
Okay. And he assumes the rest are okay.
Yes.
Okay, so he takes the second.
Right there. So
Ah. Why didn't he put it in the register?
that's what he should have done, or at least put it out of her reach.
Right.
With that dollar
Right
amount.
there. How to put it
Yeah.
He did well with the merchandise. He stuck it down there.
Yeah, yeah.
boom, like you're like
so she's got it ready as soon as, you know, it's kind of like gambling. He's not going to count one of them. If she's got that much money, it must be real. So this is the day to take it all back.
Why is he not saying anything at this point?
I don't know.
Okay, so she has all the cash now.
When the woman picks up the money, she uses the switch to take some back before giving the rest to the cashier.
Yeah.
So what you might want to do, note that exact moment.
The time?
Yeah. So you can,
Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah. So she counts out, okay, the total is, let's say it's $3,500. She counts it out, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 500. So while he's messing around, he puts the money right here. She grabs all the money together, assuming he counted it. Then she sleight of hands the money off of the thing, and then so all in all, what did she short him?
So 3,200. This is the receipts right here. The till is short, 31.99, 37.
So how much money did she put out there? What was she?
So that transaction.
3,200.
You can put that in the.
How did she manage to take back so much money though?
Because she picked it all up
Yeah.
and
Sleight of handed.
and then gave it back to him, and he didn't recount it.
I mean, but $3,000 is pretty thick.
Well, we couldn't really see him count it
Oh.
because he counted it in his hands.
Yeah.
It's not on the table, but I would too.
It just seems unlikely that. If the total.
Do you want me to ring these up and see what the total was, or do we have to do that?
I didn't get.
Is it possible that this associate is working in concert with her?
I got that vibe, but because he told us a few things separately at first. Yeah, that's kind of why I was confused too. At first, I was like, she didn't take all the money though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he put it in as something different. Because at first, he told me that she never touched the money after she laid it down, and that he counted each stack several times. And then I asked him 3 or 4 times because I couldn't figure out. I was trying to figure out if it was short at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you show him the picture of her real quick?
Yep, sure can.
The list of aliases and how many of them there are.
Right here, actually. Right here. Look at that.
Potatoes.
All that.
Let me take a photo of that.
And I can go a little bit down if you want.
$800,000.
And all the places they hit.
There's got to be an investigator on this. I don't know.
There's gotta be.
One of them got caught costing.
Jessica had believed that her careful planning and confidence would let her slip away undetected, but that arrogance ultimately led to her downfall. This story isn't just about theft. It's a vivid lesson in how quickly arrogance can unravel even the most carefully planned crimes, leaving behind nothing but handcuffs, regret, and a criminal record.
Somebody needs to go with me. Right here. That needs to go with me. And this needs to go with me.
The car won't let you have the inhalers.
I have to have them. They're vital for life.
Okay.
On January 30th, 2025, Ohio police received a call about a woman causing chaos inside an apartment building lobby.
Police officers responded to an apartment building after receiving a call about a woman in the lobby threatening neighbors.
Jimmy?
Yep.
All right, tag you guys are it. I just went up to the apartment there.
Yeah, well, I seen you walking. I tried to hurry up and get down to catch you, so you
okay.
have to do that, but that's all right. That's
What's
my
going
daughter,
on?
Amanda.
Oh, that's me,
And
too.
she's the one that she threatened.
Okay, what happened?
So I came down. Sometimes I come here and I'll vacuum for my dad on the street, across the hallway from him. And all I did was plug the vacuum cleaner, and she's like, "You want some effing bed bugs?" I was like, and I just looked at her, and she was like, "You want some effing bed bugs?" She just kept going off, and then they, I don't live here. You need to call your apartment manager. And she was like, "F your effing son." Like, I have a 9-year-old boy. She's like, "F your effing son. Him and his throwing his effing ball." I mean, she was in my face, like waving these, I don't know, look like scarves. And I mean, she was pretty close. And the lady was like, when she brought up my son, of course, I didn't do nothing, but obviously I'm gonna get frustrated. You're talking about my kid.
Yeah.
But I didn't say nothing, and Terry was like, Amanda, just go call the cops. So I'm saying, she was in my face, like yelling. It was probably it didn't last very long, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. But I mean, I thought for sure she was gonna hit me.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah.
There's been a trend like the last month and a half or so. She just.
I know. I've
been here.
Yeah.
I'm here a lot because I come here and visit my dad, so we're here a lot, quite a bit. So I kind of, as soon as I walked down I kind of was expecting something. Yeah.
I'm trying to bang on the door. She's got an active warrant for arrest right now. So.
Yeah, she was. And when I was vacuuming, she was there, just yelling, cussing. I don't know if you can watch the cameras, but I looked at the time. It was like 6:20 or 6:22. I don't know if you guys have access to that.
And she said for you guys to be sure that Ron gets the report and sends it to her.
Okay.
3rd or the 4th the next month in order to get her out.
Okay.
And stuff. But I can't believe that she's back in here.
Yeah.
Because the way they said she wouldn't be back until they went to court and stuff.
Yeah, which usually they'll put like a notice on the door, that way they're made aware, and then the next step is the court date, and then after that,
it's a process.
Yeah, and then I think 30 days after the court date maybe.
Yeah.
And then if it's still not out by then someone from the court actually physically moves them out.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know they had to pay $155 an hour. That's the fee for putting them out or what. Me and my sister used to take care of rental properties on Ewing Street. The best street in Chillicothe.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that bad compared to some of the others.
We went through all this kind of stuff, have to take people to court, man, they knock holes in the wall and everything else.
They try and get them for reparations for the damages, and that either you get something or you get nothing, basically.
And most time with them, you don't get nothing.
Yeah. And Dave, who lived upstairs on the 3rd floor, said second floor when she was doing up there, he's like, but just watch for her. But so she could die. I mean, it wasn't like she was just going on a rant and cussing and yelling.
It's hard to say what's going on in her mind.
She won't take her meds, so you know.
Yeah, I feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Because before, and I don't know what made her quit taking them. Before she went in there, she was just as sweet as could be. Her and her friends would go to church together, shopping and everything. And just all of a sudden, man, she went crazy.
I'm sorry.
It's just
maybe
something just snapped up.
It's the medicine. She hears voices and stuff that tells her to do this or that.
Yeah, schizophrenia.
And, and it's sad. I feel sorry for her. I do. And I hate to have.
Do you need help?
But she can't be.
When officers arrived, witnesses explained that she'd been evicted recently but stubbornly refused to leave, forcing the apartment management into lengthy and costly legal actions to remove her. Under Ohio law, ORC 2917.111, causing a disturbance in public, such as shouting obscenities, threatening others, or creating a hazardous environment, constitutes disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor punishable by up to 30 days in jail and a $250 fine.
She can't be in here threatening people and stuff like that. Most of the people, when she's here, they won't even come out of their apartment. They'll cancel doctor appointments, everything.
Yeah, that's not, nobody should live like that anyway.
Well, no, it ain't no sense in that. You know, that we try to make this a peaceful place and stuff like that. And all it takes is one person, man, gets to put the fear in everybody.
It's going to be only temporary.
Yeah, I know.
So unfortunately, once we get the eviction process going and that's complete, then obviously she's going to be out of here. So, but I don't know if she'll answer the door or not, but I give it a whirl, see what happens.
Yeah. So. That's why I told the guy I was talking to on the phone, and that's where I said, I'm sure your times and stuff.
Yeah.
And
105, right?
Yeah, I think it is. 105, 106.
Yeah.
It's down there. Where you see all the stuff on the door, the Christian stuff, I think it's the next apartment.
Okay.
And it's sad because Helen, when Sonia had surgery on her back, Helen cooked meals to her and took over every day and everything. And after she got better, she went out and scraped the nasty wood on the back of Helen's car and went over there and threatened her and all kinds of stuff. She wouldn't even come out of her apartment.
Dave, he's the one that seen her run up and down the. I don't know if he knows anything else.
Yeah, so I'm trying to bang on the door and see where that takes me.
All right. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, spread the word to the rest of the tenants if they see her out and about, and say she doesn't answer the door. Well, if they happen to see her out and she sells a warrant, just call the police department. We'll try and get over here and try and intercept her.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you, bud. Hey, Sonia. Everything going okay with you?
Yeah, you can come in.
Okay. There's some kind of issue with not really a tenant, but...
You can come in. I'm rearranging my bathroom.
Okay.
I'm going to put this bookshelf. All these books are going in that thing there.
Okay.
And then, here, I'll show you. See all these things in here? So, these here cabinets, I'm taking these out, and I'm putting that bookshelf. See this bookshelf?
Yeah.
This bookshelf over here is going in there. And
Okay.
these books are going in here.
Would you have any issues with the daughter of a tenant here? Like you yell at anybody, or they yell at you or anything?
No, I donated a tree down there.
Okay.
I donated, Bonnie does, I'll show you.
Oh, here, come back here, Sonia. Here, I still got a couple questions for you.
But anyhow, I
Hey, real quick, what's your...
Watch out, honey. I'm moving this bookshelf. All these books, this bookshelf is going to go,
Yeah.
this bookshelf is going in there.
Well, so the issue was FTA.
The
So
hell
if you,
for?
apparently you were cited, I think, a few weeks ago or so. I'm guessing you just didn't show up to your court date. So I'm going to have to take you into the station and get that stuff squared away. So you got a jacket and some shoes.
I'm not going in the station. For what?
You have an active warrant for your arrest, so you're going to have to go with me. So if you want to try and find some shoes to try and help you out, but as far as moving the bookshelf and everything else, you got to stop, okay? The nice way and try and, that way you can have a jacket because it's cold outside, as well as some shoes.
So I got to go to where?
You have to go with me in handcuffs to the Ross County Jail. That way you can get your warrant figured out. So let's try and find
a warrant for my arrest.
a warrant for your arrest. Yes, ma'am.
I got to take my night medicine, dude.
Listen, I already explained that to you. So I'm trying to do it the nice way. That way you can get some shoes and a jacket on.
Shit.
Where's the shoes at?
Neighbors explained that she'd become increasingly erratic, pacing halls, screaming threats, and even vandalizing property. Some residents mentioned she appeared to suffer from mental health issues, suggesting schizophrenia as a possible cause, but regardless of mental health status, her behavior had become impossible to ignore. Officers also discovered she had an outstanding warrant after she failed to appear at a previous court date, transforming this situation from a minor public nuisance into a more serious legal issue.
You didn't go to a court date.
So I'm going to jail?
Yes.
To jail.
To jail, yes.
Like you're not taking my clothes or nothing, right?
Yeah, I need you to stop with what you're doing right now. Okay, listen to me.
Handcuffs?
Yes. So listen to me, okay? You need to find some shoes, okay? And they're going to end up taking that jewelry, so if you just want to leave it here, that's cool.
I'm not going to a... Okay.
Then you have court in the morning. So let's go find some shoes, okay?
The hell am I going to jail?
You have a warrant. You didn't show up to a court date is what it sounds like.
Shit, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I say.
This fell. I gotta get everything shut off, man.
I
I know,
can, so-
fuck, man. Shit. Let me secure my house. What the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
so I guess first mission is shoes, obviously.
Right,
then
I
we'll-
gotta shut my...
and then we'll
Can
go
you
with
shut
the-
my window and lock it in the other room?
Yeah, we'll get to that point.
The fuck, man? I'm just in my house.
Yeah, I know, and you have a warrant for your arrest. They got your house keys in it?
I'm gonna have to do that, but...
Yeah.
God damn, man.
No, I'm just saying, is your house keys in your purse?
I'm gonna... Sock school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's not every day you just have, like, somebody... Right.
But I mean, I get what you're saying.
I need handcuffs, though, dude. Cuffs on my hands. You know, I'm going to jail.
I've got several sets of them.
I want handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
And a mugshot.
You'll get a mugshot as well. And then your court date will be tomorrow morning. More than likely, they'll probably release you.
Gotta make sure that's off.
Yep.
Okay, this is off.
Stoves off and all that stuff.
I gotta make sure.
Then coffee pot. Is it off or still going?
I gotta make sure everything's off.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. I gotta put this in my room because I stay in it. I have feet problems and sometimes I'm in a wheelchair.
Okay. Is it the room we just came out of?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have feet problems.
Yeah.
On my right foot, I use the wheelchair sometimes. The medication needs to go with me. Here's my medication.
It's all diabetic medication?
Yes. So here's my medication that needs to go with me. Right here. That needs to go with me. And this needs to go with me.
They probably won't let you have the inhalers.
I have to have them. They're vital for life.
Okay.
I have to have them.
Well, we can try it.
Under Ohio Revised Code 2937.43, failing to appear in court results in an immediate bench warrant, allowing officers to make an arrest on the spot. Depending on the original charges, missing court can lead to additional penalties, including further fines and jail time. When police informed her of the warrant, she reacted with disbelief, confusion, and frustration. After several tense exchanges, she was placed in handcuffs, escorted from her apartment, and transported to jail.
They don't shut off what you need to shut off.
Where is... my purse?
Yeah, the insulin as well? Or is it just the medications here?
I just need, my ID, right?
You don't need that. Like, we can try and do it as light as possible. So now, obviously, the medication is pretty important.
So just ID, and then we'll put this
You can leave that there if you want to put it back in the closet. It's fine.
in the closet.
Yep.
Now, just for the sake of the hell of it, can I put it in here to make sure that everything's
Oh, sure.
kosher?
Yeah, that way it's easier also.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Since I can go through it real quick, but it also works.
Here's money.
They won't need the money.
Here's a little bracelet and a pen. Hey, can I put my Bible book in there?
Wait, so you're not going to be allowed to have this stuff with you?
How about this one?
And then your apartment keys as well, wherever those are at. I'm going to get your house locked up, and those will go with you too. Obviously, that way you have them.
I gotta shut and lock that window, bud.
Yeah. Which one's the apartment key, Sonia? The gold one or the silver
gold one?
Okay.
Is my coffee pot off?
Yeah, you unplugged it.
My TV can stay on.
Okay.
It'll go off after 3 hours anyhow.
Oh, well, there's a
Is
timer
the
on it.
remote on the TV?
That's a phone. Yes, okay.
Oh, can I take my smokes with me?
No, they won't allow you to smoke in the jail.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What about like community smoke? Throw
Sure.
these in there so as soon as I get out, I can get smokes.
Yeah, we'll throw them in there.
Can I take my night medicine now before we go in?
Yeah, it's in here.
Yeah.
And then you'll be good on medication for how long?
Until morning.
Okay.
Every 2 hours, I go do sugar low. So I have to have sugar every 2 hours. And this is my medication.
Okay. Yeah, let's throw that in the nighttime bag. That works for me. The TV on, the light on, be good.
Am I allowed to have chapstick?
Sure. Yeah, if you got it on you, we'll just put some chapstick on too.
That looks a mess.
Well, I've seen worse. All right, ready?
I need my black glasses. Behind you is my bag.
Her defiance and disbelief couldn't change reality. Ignoring the court's orders carries clear consequences. Had she handled her initial situation responsibly, she might have avoided jail entirely. Instead, she found herself arrested, charged, and facing additional penalties simply because she chose to avoid facing her problems directly.
I know where they're at. I can see better out of my black glasses.
Okay. Oh, you're fine.
See, my black glasses I can see better out of.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Anyhow.
Okay. All right, so we got all your stuff loaded up in the bag, and I got your house keys, so we'll get that locked as we go outside. So. Face away from me and put your hands behind your back. I'll put multiple sets on you that way your shoulders aren't bound up. Just rotate your palms, kind of like you're praying. There shouldn't be too much pressure on your shoulder blades at all. There should have plenty of space here. Obviously, they're not the most comfortable thing in the world, but all right. We'll just walk towards the door. I'll grab your bag and I'll get everything locked up. I'll get the door for you. I'll be right behind you. This way right there. Gold key, right?
Good, thank you.
That wasn't it.
This is a big old bag.
What's that?
This is a big old hobo bag, right?
I know you got plenty of room for it. All right, we'll walk towards the door, okay? I would assume you could probably walk on your own. I wouldn't have to
Yeah,
hold
I've
on you or
never
anything.
been arrested before.
Well, hopefully this is the only time. Give you a little bit of light, that way you can see. It's pretty dark back here. Yeah, I got you on. Just lift up your left leg. And then sometimes if you can kind of rotate your shoulders either left or right, it'll take some of the pressure off of your wrists.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, we'll get you down there and get you out of cuffs here in just a second.
All right, thank you.
Yep. What's your rash from?
My excess skin. See through my pants?
The pink purple color on your pants, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I was like, I don't think blood's supposed to be...
It's another clear lesson. Ignoring the law never makes the problem go away, it only makes it worse. Justice is served and no excuse can get them out this time. Which meltdown shocked you the most? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Cop's Dream for more real-life drama that keeps you hooked. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unpredictable moments.